Students, welcome to the EduSat teleteaching class. Today, we are going to teach you the second part of the chapter Tense Revisited. In my last chapter, I started the topic Tense Revisited, and to recall what we have learned in our last class. In my last class, I told you time is a concept which we describe in the terms of seconds, minutes, hours, days, months and years. Time has three broad divisions: present, past and future. But tense is a grammatical concept specific to language. English verbs have two tense only: present tense and past tense, no future tense. For future actions, we take the help of modals, will or shall, or the present tense verbs. In the last class also, we have discussed in detail the ways of expressing the present time, that is simple present and present progressive, different contexts of simple present and present progressive. Today, we are going to discuss the ways of expressing the past time. So, as you know, in English grammar, the past time is used to describe something which happened before now. The happenings of now or around now are described in present time, in present tense and present time. The happenings of before now, things which happened before now, they are described by past tense, and there are different ways for describing the past tense. I am going to describe all the context of describing the past tense one by one. First is the present perfect. In present perfect, the verb group take the form have or has plus en in the main verb, en past participle. Third form of the verb is the en form, and in present perfect, the verb group takes the form have or has or have plus en form, past participle form. It is used to express a past action with present relevance. Action may be over, or the action is just over, but the impact of the action, the result of the action, they are still with us. So, past action with present relevance. Here the focus is laid on the present result, not on the time of the completed action. So, we give emphasis on the present result, not on the time of the completed action. Take for example, I have polished my shoes, and what is the present result? The shoes are shining. She has written a letter to her mother. The result is the letter is with her. So, past action and the relevance, present relevance, the result of the action is with us. For this we use present perfect. Another important thing which I must remind you, in present perfect, mostly we use for and since, and how for and since can be used in present perfect without making any mistake. Consider the following points. We have lived in this house for 5 years. I have waited for the doctor since 4 p.m. For is used to express a period of time. On the other hand, since is used to denote the point of time when the action began. The first sentence, we have lived in this house for 5 years. It means we started living in this house 5 years back and we are still living in the same house. The work is incomplete and it is likely to continue. What about the second sentence? I have waited for the doctor since 4 p.m. Second sentence is I have waited for the doctor since 4 p.m. And this second sentence means I waited for the doctor at a point of time, at a particular point of time in the past. Here it is 4 p.m. and I am still waiting for him. So, I think your doubts regarding the use of since and for is clear, and to apply it I have brought an activity. Activity 1, use since or for as required in the following dialogue. So, students, along with the questions I am also telling you the answers. So, be attentive and note down if you require it. The question is there in your textbook, and if you note down the answers it will be useful for you for completing your grammar copy. Since when have you waited for the doctor? I have waited for him since 6 p.m. Would you wait for him for 2 more hours? No, I am feeling hungry. I am feeling hungry since the evening. I will go home. Next, in the present perfect very often we use has gone, has been to and has been in, and you students you confuse while using has gone, has been to and has been in. Very often you commit mistake in writing has gone and has been to. You look at the screen and try to understand. There are examples. Abhishek has gone to Puri. It means he has left this place for Puri. He may be on the way to Puri or he is in Puri and has not returned. Has gone. That means he has left Bhubaneswar for Puri. He may be on the way to Puri or he is in Puri, but he has not returned to Bhubaneswar. Rakesh has been to Kanyakumari. Second sentence, Rakesh has been to Kanyakumari. What does this sentence mean? This means he is no more in Kanyakumari. He has already visited Kanyakumari and he has returned from Kanyakumari. He is no more in Kanyakumari. He went there and has already returned from Kanyakumari. You remember that nursery rhyme, Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? I have been to London to look at the Queen. So, that means pussycat has already returned from London. So, have been means the work is already over, visit is already over. And the third point is has been in. I have been in Cuttack since 1990. It means I have stayed in Cuttack since 1990 and I am still here. So, been to means visited and been in means stayed in, and your idea about using been to, been in should be very much clear, so that you will not commit any mistake. The next one is the difference between has written and wrote. So, while writing about the writers, storytellers, poets, you commit mistake, where you should use has written and where wrote. You take the example, Pratibha Rai has written a number of stories in Odia. Sachi Rautrai wrote volumes of poems in Odia. Has written is used for writers, poets who are alive. Dr. Jayanta Mahapatra has written a number of poems in English. So, has written is used for poets, writers who are alive. On the other hand, wrote is used for poets, writers who are dead. Sachi Rautrai wrote volumes of poems in Odia. Fakir Mohan Senapati wrote a large number of stories in Odia. a large number of short stories in Odia. So, wrote is used for writers, poets, authors who are dead. On the other hand, has written is used for the poets, writers, authors who are still alive. Present perfect is usually used in newspaper headlines, letters, radio or television reports. Examples: thieves have looted the bank, television has announced the occurrence of a cyclone tomorrow, 20 people have died in a road accident, in a train accident. So, these are newspaper headlines, radio or television reports. For all these things, we take the help of present perfect. Present perfect is used for expressions like for the first time, for the second time, for the last time, etc. and only, and for adjectives in superlative degrees. It is the first time that she has been to Delhi. He is the only boy who has answered my question. She is the most intelligent girl I have come across. So, here you can mark the use of first time, only boy, only, most intelligent, how they are used in present perfect. Then adverbs like just, ever, never, lately, recently, already, yet and often, etc. are usually take the present perfect form. To express this, examples are also given. The taxi has just arrived. Have you ever been to Delhi? I have never told a lie. You have visited the park recently. The bell has already rung. The postman hasn't come yet. He has often cheated me. So, mark how has or have are followed by the third form, en form of the verbs in each case, expressing present perfect. Taxi has just arrived, ever been, never told, have visited, you have visited, the bell has already rung. In this way, for such adverbs, we use present perfect in the sentences. For all these things, all these text which we have discussed just now, I have brought an activity. You should try to solve the activity. Make sentences in the present perfect using the words given. So, the words are given on the screen in a jumbled manner. You have to use those words and make sentences in present perfect. One example has been given there. Ever you been to Kanyakumari? And the answer is, have you ever been to Kanyakumari? You is there, the question is in the interrogative form. So, you start the question from have, because have is the appropriate form for present perfect in this context. Have you ever been to Kanyakumari? Then the next one, never I see a ghost in my life. Arrange these sentences like this. I have never seen a ghost in my life. Arrange these sentences using present perfect like this. I have never seen a ghost in my life. My younger brother not finished his homework yet. Write the sentence like this. My younger brother has not finished his homework yet. Next one, it first time taken a public examination. It is the first time that I have taken a public examination, that is taken. So, you have to use I have taken. It is the first time that I have taken a public examination. He, the best boy I come across. Start the sentence from he is the best boy that I have come across. Next one, ever you visit the Sun temple at Konark? Interrogative sentence. So, you start the sentence with have. Have you ever visited the Sun temple at Konark? Have you ever visited the Sun temple at Konark? never he helped in his life anybody. He has never helped anybody in his life. Next one, Geeta joined a new job recently, and answer this sentence like this: Geeta has joined a new job recently. Gopi returned just from the market. Gopi has just returned from the market. Gopi has just returned, R-E-T-U-R-N-E-D. Gopi has just returned from the market. Madhu often neglect his duty. Interrogative sentence. So, you answer this sentence like this: has Madhu often neglected his duty? Then the next is present perfect progressive. Present perfect progressive is also used to express the past time, and the form for present perfect progressive is has or have plus been plus verb ing. Has or have present perfect been plus verb ing, and it is used to express something that started in the specified past, is continuing at the present and is likely to continue in future. Example, the baby has been crying since morning. That means, the baby started crying in the morning, at present the baby is crying, and his crying act may continue in future. The baby has been crying since morning. He has been waiting for the train since 4 p.m. Present perfect progressive is used to show that an activity or an action was happening until this moment or a very short time ago. The result of the action is still with us. Examples: his hands are dirty, he has been walking in the garden. So, his dirty hands prove that he has been walking in the garden. There are pools of water in the field, it has been raining for 3 hours now. So, in this way present perfect progressive is used. So, dear students, we have discussed present perfect and present perfect progressive are used to express the past time. Present perfect means have or has plus verb en form. Present perfect progressive means have or has plus been plus verb ing. Basing on present perfect and present perfect progressive, I have brought an activity. As you see on this screen, activity 3 has been flashed, and you are directed to complete the following sentences using the words given in brackets. Use the present perfect or present perfect progressive as required. So, first of all, you have to judge whether you have to make the reasoning whether this sentence requires present perfect or present perfect progressive. Then you have to complete the sentence. One example has been given: Amit, you look very tired, Ajit, in the bracket working hard all day, and the answer is I have been working hard all day. I have been working hard, have been working, present perfect progressive. Then the next sentence: how long has it been raining? In the bracket there is for 3 days, you have to begin with the sentence with it. So, you answer this sentence like this: it has been raining for 3 days. It has been raining for 3 days. Next sentence: what have you been doing all morning? Workout sums is in the bracket, and you have to begin it with I. I have been working out sums all morning. Next, how long have you stayed here? For a week in the bracket, and you see in the question sentence there is the perfective aspect. How long have you stayed here? So, the answer also requires to carry perfective aspect, and you answer this sentence like this, answer the question like this: I have stayed here for a week. I have stayed, have plus verb en, that means present perfect. I have stayed here for a week. Next one, how long have you swum in the river? Swim, swam, swum. Swum is the third form, en form of the verb swim. The question sentence carries perfective aspect and the answer sentence also requires the same. I have swum in the river for 2 hours. I have swum in the river for 2 hours. Sabita is ill, she is still under treatment. You have to analyze and apply whether you need to write it in present perfect or present perfect progressive. Sabita is ill, she is still under treatment. The doctor treats Sabita. That means treatment started, still under treatment, and she may require treatment in future. So, the doctor has been treating Sabita. The answer is the doctor has been treating Sabita. We are at the station for the last 2 hours. Our parents haven't come yet. So, we are waiting for our parents. Wait at the station for our parents the last 2 hours. And the answer sentence is we have been waiting at the station for our parents for the last 2 hours. Present perfect progressive. We started waiting in the past, at present we are waiting, and we may wait in future. So, present perfect progressive. We have been waiting at the station for our parents for the last 2 hours. The lion attacked its keeper, he is dead now. The lion has killed its keeper. The lion has killed its keeper. So, in this way present simple and in this way present perfect and present perfect progressive, the two forms for describing the past time are over. The next form is past simple, and past simple is used to talk about an action that began and ended in the past. The action might have happened in a moment or over a period of time. Example, India became independent in 1947. The British ruled India for many years. So, action might have happened in a moment or over a period of time. When we talk about an action that took place in the past again and again as a matter of habit, we can use used to for both the past actions and states in place of past simple. Suppose in my childhood days, I visited the temple every morning. So, this is a past habitual action. In my childhood days, I visited the temple every morning, past habitual action. So, for past habitual action in place of visited, simple past visited, I can say I used to visit the temple every morning in my childhood days. So, used to can be used in the sentences in place of simple past for past habitual actions. Take more examples. He used to play football when he was at school. At present, he is no more in school. When he was at school, he used to play football. He used to visit us every Sunday. At present, he is no more visiting us. In the past, he used to visit us on every Sunday. He used to smoke a lot when he was young. So, in this way, used to is used in place of simple past for past habitual activities. So, another activity is there on the screen. You have to use past simple or present perfect. Present perfect means have or has plus verb en. Past simple means verb to, verb in the second form. Go, went, gone, do, did, done, went, did, they are the second form, verb to. So, for past simple you have to use verb in the second form, and present perfect, as I have already told, this is has or have plus verb en. Complete the following conversations using either the past simple or the present perfect form of the verbs given in the brackets. Ashok, what are these people doing here? What has happened? This is present perfect. What has happened? Write down. What has happened? H-A-P-P-E-N-E-D, happened. There has been an accident. Second one answer is there has been an accident. An accident. What has happened exactly? The third one. What has happened exactly? Bine, a cat ran across the road in front of a car. Ran, this is the simple past. The driver tried to apply the brake and hit the tree on the side of the road. Hit, hit, hit. The verb hit, it is in the same form. It takes the same form in the second and third form. In present hit, past hit, past participle, it is also hit. So, I am using the second form here, and hit the tree on the side of the road, the same hit. Ashok, when has it happened? About 10 minutes ago. Then Ashok, you use simple past here. When did it happen? It has already happened. So, when did it happen? When, about 10 minutes ago. Ashok, anyone call? Has anyone called for an ambulance? Has anyone called for an ambulance? Bini, no, not yet. The police, but the police have arrived. The police is always plural. So, the police have arrived. They will take care of that. Ashok, this is the second accident we have heard here this week. This is the second accident we have heard here this week. Bini, we should have a road hump here. So, here the activity comes to an end. Let us go to another activity. This is activity 5, and in this activity you are directed to fill in the blanks with the past simple or the present perfect forms of the verbs in brackets. Rahul, did you see Jagu last night? I am telling with the answers. Rahul, did you see Jagu last night? Past simple. Bakul, no, but I have just come from his house. I have just come from his house. He is in bed. He has been very ill for the last 3 days actually. Rahul, I am sorry to hear that. So, that is why he did not come to the party last night. Did not come, past simple. Bakul, the doctor has seen him twice by now. Had seen, present perfect. The doctor has seen him twice by now. He is coming again tomorrow. Oh, by the way, Jagu has sent your book. Again present perfect. Jagu has sent your book. So, in this way you use simple past or present perfect for filling in the blanks in these sentences. Then it is past progressive. We have already discussed past perfect, sorry, present perfect, present perfect progressive and past simple. Then it is the turn for past progressive, and in past progressive the verb form is was or were plus verb ing. Was or were plus verb ing, remember it. And this form is used to talk about an action that was in progress in the past. Examples: the cow was grazing in the field. I was taking my breakfast at 8 a.m. yesterday. So, The cow was grazing, I was taking my breakfast. Similarly, for plural subject, the boys were playing in the playground this morning. The boys were playing. They were shouting loudly. While playing, they were shouting loudly. The farmers were plowing the field. In this manner, you can also use were plus verb ing for past progressive. And I told past progressive is used for an action that was in progress in the past. The action is no more continuing at present. So, students, there are several ways of expressing the past time. Past time can be described using the present perfect progressive, past simple, past perfect and past perfect progressive. We have discussed how present perfect progressive are used for describing the past. Present perfect takes the verb form have or has plus verb en. Present perfect progressive takes the verb form have or has plus been plus verb ing. And we have discussed the context in which we use present perfect and present perfect progressive. Apart from the contexts, we have also discussed some other things, that is how we can use for and since for present perfect. Has been to, has been in, has been for present perfect. Then when we can use has written and wrote for the writers in present perfect. In present perfect progressive, we see how actions began in the past, continuing at present, and there is possibility that the action will continue in future. Mother has been cooking since morning, since 6 a.m. in the morning. Mother entered kitchen at 6 a.m. She cooked breakfast, then she cooked lunch. Her cooking is not yet over. She is still in the kitchen. She is still standing in front of the kitchen gas, and she is cooking, doing something there. So, mother has been cooking since morning. The baby has been crying since 6 a.m. The baby started, something is wrong with the baby. The baby started crying at 6 a.m. Now it is 2 to 3 p.m. the baby is still crying, and it is most likely that the baby will go on crying in the future. So, the baby has been crying since morning. This is present perfect progressive. And past simple, for past actions we use past simples, and the verb form, it takes the second form, verb takes the second form. Likewise, past progressive, as we have already discussed, the verb form is was, were plus verb ing. For past progressive, the verb form is was, were plus verb ing, and as we have already discussed, the cow was grazing in the field. Cow was grazing. I was taking my breakfast at 8 a.m. yesterday. You can also use were plus verb ing. The people were watching the film. They were looking very happy. So, were also, were plus verb ing can also be used to express past progressive for plural form subject. There is one activity, fill in the blanks using the past simple or the past progressive forms of the verbs given in brackets. So, read the question sentences. Once when I dash in my room, I dash a lot of noise outside, and I am telling the answers. Once when I was reading in my room, once when I was reading in my room, I heard a lot of noise outside. I was reading, this is past progressive. I heard, here heard, heard is the second form, and this is simple past. You have to use past progressive forms or simple past, past simple form of the verbs. So, once when I was reading in my room, I heard a lot of noise outside, heard, H-E-A-R-D. I came out and saw that many people were running in a particular direction. I came out, come, came, came, simple past. I came out and saw, she saw, seen. So, this is also second form, and saw that many people were running, were plus verb ing. This is past progressive. I came, I saw, these two sentences are in simple past. I came out and saw that many people were running in a particular direction. They were shouting at the top of their voice, were shouting. It also denotes past progressive. They were shouting at the top of their voice. They all had buckets and water pots in their hands. They all had. This is the second form. So, simple past. They all had buckets and water pots in their hands. I asked them what the matter was. Asked, again simple past. I asked them what the matter was. Somebody pointed at a house, pointed at, somebody pointed at. Pointed is second form. So, simple past, and the house was burning, at a house burning. People were throwing water at the house in order to put out the fire. Were throwing, again past progressive. People were throwing water at the house in order to put out the fire. Very soon the fire came under control. Came, come, again second form, simple past. So, you must read the sentences properly. Make a good thinking whether you will use simple past or past progressive. It depends on the context in which the sentence is used. Then you apply. If simple past is required, use it, or if past progressive is required, you use was, were plus verb ing. Otherwise, your answer will not be correct. Then another activity is there. Use the past progressive or the past simple forms of the verbs given in the bracket and rewrite the paragraph. There is a paragraph, the verbs are given in the paragraph in brackets, and you have to use the verbs either in past progressive or in simple past. To remind you, past progressive means was, were, verb ing, past simple means verb to, verb in the second form. So, I am telling the answers along with the question sentences. I was walking along the street one day. I was walking along the street. Was walking, past progressive. I was walking along the street one day when I saw something strange. I saw, second form of the verb, verb to. So, it is simple past. I was walking along the street one day when I saw something strange. I noticed a person of the same height, noticed Noticed, second form. So, simple past. I noticed a person of the same height as me and having the same hairstyle. He was wearing clothes of the same color. He was wearing clothes of the same color. Was wearing. Was plus verb ing, present, sorry, past progressive. He was wearing clothes of the same color and carrying a school bag. And carrying means and was carrying a school bag, again past progressive, just as mine. He just crossed the road ahead of me, just crossed, verb in the second form. So, past simple, ahead of me, but he did not notice me at all, again past simple. I was sure of that, again past simple. As he went across the road, I followed him. Here also this is past simple. The next way for expressing the past time is past perfect, and here the verb takes had plus en form of the verb. En form is the third form, that is past participle form. When we can use past perfect? When two actions take place in the past, the earlier action is expressed by the past perfect tense of the verb, the other action is expressed by the past simple tense form of the verb, by the past simple tense form of the verb. Take for example, when we reached the station, the train had already left. Two actions are there. One is the earlier action, the other is the later action. The earlier action is the train leaving the platform. The latter action is our arrival at the platform. So, when we reach the station, it takes simple past, and the latter action, the train had already left. So, look at the sentence, when two actions take place in the past, the earlier action is expressed by the past perfect tense of the verb, the other action is expressed by the past simple. Earlier action, first action, the train left, the train had already left, it takes past perfect. The latter action, our arrival. So, when we reach the station, it takes past simple, and the earlier action, train leaving the platform, the train had already left, it takes past perfect. The other example, the thief had gone when the police arrived. Earlier action, the thief leaving the place, latter action, arrival of the police. So, the thief had gone, it takes the past perfect form, the thief had gone when the police arrived. The latter action takes past simple, police arrived. There is one activity and you have to combine the given sentences into single ones using the past perfect or the past simple forms of verbs. That means, two sentences are there showing one earlier action, the other latter action, two actions, two sentences of two actions are there. You have to make judgment whether you have to use past perfect or past simple. The alarm clock rang, I woke up, and you have to join these two sentences using as soon as. As soon as the alarm clock rang, I woke up. That means, two actions taking place at the same time in the past. When two actions take place in the same time in the past, we use simple past for both the actions. As soon as the alarm clock rang, I woke up. Take another example. The teacher entered the class, the student stood up. The student stood up as soon as the teacher entered the class. Both the actions taking place at the same time in the past. So, when two actions take place at the same time in the past, we use simple past for both the action. As soon as the teacher entered the class, the students stood up. As soon as the alarm clock rang, I woke up. Then go to the second sentence on the screen. I cleaned my teeth, I took bath. That means, I took bath after cleaning my teeth. So, after I had cleaned my teeth, earlier action cleaning teeth. After I had cleaned my teeth, later action I took bath. After I had cleaned my teeth, I took bath. I got dressed, I had breakfast. So, after having bath, first of all I got dressed, then I went to have my breakfast. So, when I had got dressed, perfect. When I had got dressed, I had breakfast. Earlier action getting dressed, later action taking breakfast. So, when I had got dressed, I had breakfast. I brushed my teeth again, I looked at my watch. That means, two actions taking place at the same time, brushing teeth, looking at the watch, both the actions took place at the same time. So, both the action will take simple past. When I brushed my teeth again, I looked at my watch. I looked at my watch, I realized I was late. Here also both the action taking place at the same time. When I looked at my watch, I realized I was late. Both the action taking simple past. I arrived at the school, I remembered it was Sunday. Here also both the action taking place in the same time in the past, took place in the same time in the past. When I arrived at the school, I remembered it was Sunday. So, in this way you can use past perfect or past simple for earlier actions, later actions and for both the actions taking place at the same time in the past. Next, this is past perfect progressive. Verb takes had plus been plus verb ing form. When a past action was in progress and another event took place, we use the past perfect progressive form of the verb. One action in progress, another event took place in the past. For this, we use past perfect progressive form of the verb for the action that was in progress and past simple for the other. Take example, you can understand it. They had been driving for 2 hours when the accident happened. One action taking place, driving for 2 hours. The other action, accident happened. So, they had been driving. For the earlier action, you used had been driving, past perfect progressive. They had been driving for 2 hours when the accident happened. Mother had been cooking when I reached home. Earlier action, mother cooking, mother had been cooking, cooking was in progress when I reached home. So, mother had been cooking when I reached home. Activity 9 is there. Complete the following dialogue using the past perfect progressive. Federer: my best moment in the match was when I realized that the game had finished and I had become the champion. I had won at last. At that time, I had become the best tennis player of the world. Reporter: and when you won, how long had you been playing tennis? Federer: I started just before I finished school. That means, I had been playing for about 6 years when I won the Wimbledon. Reporter: you had beaten some good players before you won the tournament. Federer: yes, ever since I started as a tennis player, I had been winning games regularly until my injury. So, students, in this way we have discussed in detail the ways of expressing the past. We have discussed present perfect progressive, past simple, past progressive, past perfect and past perfect progressive. These 6 ways for expressing the past simple, and I think you must have received all these things well. Go home, read the book attentively. If you find any difficulty, you can ask me in my next class. In my next class, I am going to teach you the ways of expressing the future time. If you have doubts, you can ask me in my next class. Until then, goodbye to all of you.